Way up dudes! My name's Byron and welcome to Forgeworld Titan, a brand new YouTube channel where I'll be showing you how to take this stuff, which is high impact polystyrene sheet, otherwise known as styrene, or as I like to refer to it, plasticard, and using a selection of techniques and processes, create things like these that you can see on the shelf behind me. Historically, I'll spend an hour a day, every single day from the beginning to the end of one of these projects, post updates on Facebook and Instagram. I will continue to do so, but if you're brand new to the channel and have never seen the sort of stuff that we get up to here, then it might be a good place to just go check them out. So what I'll do is I'll pop some links down in the description below, and then you can take a look, and then it will give you a nice idea of what's to follow. As this is a brand new YouTube channel though, we have to have a brand new project, and this project is going to be the biggest project I've ever done. I do predict that this project will take between 30 and 40 weeks to complete, and I'm guesstimating around £200, including plastics and any other chemicals or tools that we might need along the way. It should be noted that I have been doing this for a few years now, and so I do personally happen to have a selection of tools and chemicals and things. In fact, a lot of them you can probably see on the shelf behind me. There's a lot of things that I've accumulated over time that help to make these projects run a lot smoother. What I will be doing is throughout these videos noting what these things are, and if we need to do a complete tally up and find out exactly what the final cost of one of these things is at the end of the build, I'll be more than happy to do so. And this project will be from start to finish, so we're talking right from pens and paper and planning all the way through to the actual build process, all the troubles, all the solutions to those troubles. We're going to do absolutely everything, even through to painting and finishing the model. We'll do everything. You'll see it all. So from nothing to one of these. To start, if you happen to be following along, all you're going to need is a piece of paper, a pen, and if you happen to be doing a scale-up project, then the reference model that you'll be scaling up. For context, this is called a Warlord Titan. It's from Games Workshop's Adeptus Titanicus range, which is either 6 or 8mm scale. I can't remember which off my head, but if you happen to know the answer, feel free to pop that in the comments below. Now what we do is we take these models, this Warlord Titan here, or I took this Warlord Titan historically, and I created that one that you can see in the middle behind. Now that's a pretty big model, right? But we want bigger and we want better. So for reference again, here is our Warlord Titan. Allow me to introduce you to another model from Games Workshop's Adeptus Titanicus range. This one is called a War Master Titan. Look at the scale difference there. So my prediction is, not only is this going to be the most challenging and the most complex build that I've ever taken on, some of the shapes on this thing are actually quite intimidating, but I do also estimate that it should work out about 2 foot tall by about 1 foot wide. That's a very rough estimate, but it's going to be around about that. Now this for me was by far the coolest model in the Adeptus Titanicus range. Well, let me just look at it, look at that thing. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yes, this is the one, this is what I need to build. And I stayed up all night thinking about all the little parts of it, just referencing from pictures on Google, and trying to figure out whether it was even possible. It seemed like there was some issues. There was definitely going to be some big issues that I'd need to overcome. But I felt like it was doable. I felt like it was possible. So with that in mind, I headed on to the online Games Workshop store to go and buy one of these models, only to find that it's unfortunately out of production. Now, I'm not sure why, but I am aware that at the time of this video there is talks of a new game coming out called Horus Heresy Epic 40k, and it might be simply a case of they're reboxing or rebase sizing or doing some sort of modification. I'm sure it won't be gone forever, but at the time that I needed it, when the idea was fixated in my mind, I needed to get one. So knowing that it wasn't online, the next place to look was on eBay. So I went to eBay, and I guess because they're out of production, these things were selling for insanely too much money. Like, it would be more expensive for me to buy one of those models just to measure from than to actually build the larger scale model that we're going to be doing on this channel. So it just did not make any sense. But naturally, I'm very, very infuriated at this point. So I get on the phone to as many people as physically possible, pinging messages across Facebook and Instagram, just asking around, does anybody happen to have one of these models? And Alex was the first, like literally the very next day, Alex had one of these in my hands, ready to go, and this is the model. So thank you very much for Alex for saving the day and enabling this project to go ahead. Because if that hadn't happened, I might have been soul destroyed, and this might not have ever happened. So thank you very, very much. What's about to happen is totally your fault. Thank you. So with that, I hope you all pop back to join me on this adventure. If you like what you've seen, feel free to click the like button. If you want to catch the next video or get a notification, make sure you click subscribe. See you soon.